Last time on Roll for Distraction, Starfall. During downtime, the party committed a large amount of their stockpiled scrap to upgrade both the nest and their own mechs, in preparation for the battle with the giant worm. In particular, both Giuseppe and Reg built entirely new mech chassis, upgrading to a Brawler and an Atlas respectively. As the crawler neared Starfall, they received a call from someone named Commander Nolan of the Opus Institute. Nolan told them that he knows they're headed for the worm, and explained that Opus would also like to see it killed. He offered to direct their drones in the area to attack the worm at the same time as them, and the crew accepted. About a day later, they arrived in the worm's territory along with Opus's drones. It emerged from the ice and was met with a barrage of fire from Mech, Dredge, and the drones. Enraged, it burrowed down and popped up next to the party, hitting them with its spiny hide. In a stroke of incredible luck, Giuseppe used his monomolecular blade to slice the Typhon's head clean off, ending the battle unexpectedly early. Befuddled, the Opus drones retreated to the south, and the nest prepared to head underground. Okay, alright, hello people, welcome back to
It's
Starfall.
the show!
Welcome to what will hopefully be a normal length recording.
We're gonna take out another boss on the first
I'm gonna
shot.
kill the boss in one hit again.
Gerard's gonna execute the entirety of the Opus Institute in one
For
swing.
reasons that will not happen. I don't think
I get his specific floor.
I don't think Opus is like some sort of meta entity.
You never know.
But is it run by Meta, the company?
No, they're not that
Is
evil.
it run by
Come on
Mark
now.
Zuckerberg?
Anyway, quick order of business up at the top. This episode is coming out in the future from the perspective of me in the recording. And assuming
Future.
everything has gone normal and good, then the first episode of another show where we play the game that I'm making, it's called
Woo.
Qatar's Origins, and we're playing the game Big Adventure Game. That first episode should already be out. I'll make the link pop up in the corner over there. And it'll be in the description as well, but would appreciate you checking that out as well. That's a live show, so a bit of a different vibe.
Congratulations.
Also,
Yeah, check
almost
that out.
entirely different crew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Katie's been here before. Y'all know Katie.
Vigna hates
Listen,
us.
no-
He's
no-
gotten
no
too
one
big for
can-
his britches.
can schedule people to play 2 TTRPG games in at the same time. So I found entirely new friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
He
Entirely.
hates us.
I knew some
He's
of them
kicking us
before.
all off
No,
the show.
I knew half of them already. Yeah,
We're fired.
This is a test to see which does better, to see who gets fired first.
but hopefully that will have gone well. But anyway, make sure you're.
Please don't say
you're
that.
watching
My
both shows.
anxiety cannot take it.
Don't worry, Alex, you're safe. You're the only woman on this show.
Yeah,
I can't get rid
And,
of you.
kind
and,
of
yet.
and I'm the
muted.
second
Cancel.
DM, so...
Did you just say you can't get rid of me yet?
I know.
Who said
There was no
yeah?
get there.
See, that's your anxiety talking. No one said
That's
yes.
literally your anxiety talking.
Colin,
Sorry.
Gerard, and Brian, thin ice.
It's fine.
Like this-
You can kill me
Oh,
off,
you're
it's
not,
fine.
John?
No, I'm the other DM. I run half the fucking games.
Speaking of John running games, this might be the second to last episode.
It may.
We'll find out at the end. I don't know right now, but if it is, stick around. Usually what we do in the second to last episode of the season is announce what the next season is going to be. So, make it to the end of the episode and to find that information out. So, with all the orders of Biznew out of the way, we'll pick up just a couple days later. I'm going to say this downtime was less than a week. Because they had to move the crawler like a mile.
And we had to fish the worm out of the frozen ocean.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's been just a couple days, 2 or 3, and you've moved the crawler from next to the big, mysterious platform in the ice to on top of it. Operating under the presumption that it is an elevator based on your sonar scans and whatnot.
So, after Gerard decapitated the worm, you had said that the Opus Institute more or less was like, alright, we're gonna go now, and just kind of slinked off.
The drones retreated to the south, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they retreat back to, like, their defensive line, or did they entirely fuck off?
No,
Like, we don't wanna
they're
deal
not
with this.
here anymore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so they ran south, which makes sense. That's the direction that you've seen Opus personnel going and coming from. So, but then like I said, a day or two later, you're all perched on this big elevator, and you guys are hanging out, sort of in the upper decks, along with a bunch of other people looking out the windows and things. And as soon as the crawler reaches the exact center of this big elevator, there's a loud metallic chunk as you begin to very slowly, given the extreme weight of the cargo, descend. It seems to just work automatically.
Not gonna lie, when you said there was a loud ka-chunk, I thought the elevator just broke and we're all plummeting to our death.
Tower of Terroring it.
End of the show!
The scariest part is that Disney marketed that ride as if you were actually standing in an elevator.
As a kid, I thought that's what it was, and I was terrified to go
That's
on
why
it.
I never went on it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really not that bad. As you guys are just beginning your descent, like I said, looking out the window, sort of with the citizens of the nest, you happen to be looking south out your window, and you see, as you're going down, as you're about halfway down, something comes over the horizon. You're not really exactly sure what it is, but it looks like it's a few very heavy-duty helicopters or some sort of hovercraft, jet-propelled hovercraft. In between the four of them on heavy-duty cables, they're sort of hovering something toward the direction that you guys are in. You're not sure what that thing is exactly, but it's some sort of very large metal ring, probably 20 or 30 feet around. You can't, you're far away. Big high-tech metal ring being transported by 4 aircraft of some sort.
Well, let's
That's
blow it up.
weird. Anyway,
So off on the horizon is far range. Does anyone have a long range scanner or communication device?
You're not in your mechs, for the record.
Oh,
What?
we're not in our mechs?
No, you're just in the hallways.
Oh, no.
oh no.
I mean,
I
Brian might
have
have his sniper rifle if you want to use it just as a telescope.
I was just gonna say, I have a long-range sniper rifle. I have a survey drone that ranges far.
Yeah, you could send the drone out. Does that cost AP or something?
It's
Or is it just a thing?
no free action.
Yeah, you can send the survey drone out. Like I said, this elevator is real slow, so you'll have enough time to fly it over there, take some pictures and fly it back. You won't be able to linger, but nonetheless. And these craft are moving slow because they're carrying this big, heavy thing. So you do that, it comes back in just a couple of minutes. Getting a better look at it, you see that the ring is clearly not just metal, it's some sort of high-tech device. It's got lights and little sci-fi doodads all over it. And at the top of it, it looks like it has sort of a hinge, maybe? Like it might be able to open and close.
They're gonna seal us in.
It's smaller than the opening of the elevator. It would not be enough to plug a hole,
It's a collar to put the worm's head back on. We're gonna revive the worm.
I would like to go down to the mech bay and at least get into Faraday.
Sure, if you guys want to run down and suit up, if you want to access any mech systems, you can do that. You'll be, at this point, a slight part way down, but maybe something can still reach. Go ahead, what do you want to do?
I would probably use my hacking repeater node to access the comms of the nest and broadcast unidentified aircraft. Please state your intentions.
Well, yeah, you can send out a message, absolutely, but they do not respond.
Of course they don't.
They don't seem like they want to talk to you.
They saw us cut the head off a giant worm, and now they're scared to talk to us.
You know?
Anyway, you continue down the elevator if no one else has any ideas.
I would like to, I can use Egg's Mayhem to hack into their systems and find out who they are. 7. So, hack produces a mix of confused data. I am able to ask the mediator 2
One
questions about
truth
it.
and one lie. So yes, again, to recap the obvious information, 4 hovercraft, heavy-duty, long, heavy-duty cables carrying a 25-foot diameter ring structure of some sort.
The Halo!
With what appears to be a hinge that might allow it to open and close, and all sorts of other sci-fi doohickeys on it. Colin, your 2 questions, and then I will determine which one I want to lie about later.
Question 1 is going to be, who do they belong to?
Okay.
Ask if it's a giant collar.
I'll tell you, it's bigger than the worm's neck. I'll tell you that.
It's a collar for something bigger.
Question 2, what is the device they're carrying to?
First question, who do they belong to? You're picking up Opus protocols in their software, so there
Cool.
you go. It seems to be Opus staff of some sort. As far as what does the device do, you can't nail down an exact function, but it is labeled as weapon at X dash a bunch of numbers. You know, it's labeled as a weapon with like an experimental designation.
Wolverine.
So it seems to be an
Weapon X.
offensive tool of some sort.
It's a giant Wolverine.
I don't like that they're bringing an offensive tool towards us and not responding.
You know what? I can. This gather intelligence thing. I can ask 2 questions about an area and receive truthful answers.
Well, you're not
Can
asking,
I-
you wouldn't be asking me about an area. You'd be asking me about an item.
I wanted to ask him which is the lie.
That's not how that works.
Now, any of this
All right,
works.
how are you lying?
Why didn't we strap a bomb to the drone and cut one of the cables?
Well, you didn't think of that, and now you're partway down the elevator, so too bad.
My survey
some-
drone has its own turns and stuff. It can operate. What does it say? Operate
Right,
independently.
but you've
of you.
already called it back at this point.
Yeah,
I
but
can
it
run it
also
back up.
didn't have explosives. Was my...
Right. Anyway, the elevator goes down. I think you guys have done about everything that you can do. It takes a while. It's like a 20-30 minute ride. Again, big heavy
It's a
weights.
long
You gotta
fucking
go
elevator
slow.
ride.
What's with us in, like, elevators in
Um,
mech games that just go down to the fucking core? Like,
Eventually, you come down, and you know, the crawler does its routine long-range scan, and I will give you guys the map. You're in a large chamber. The elevator comes down, and what you're looking at is basically a conventional road, like a large multi-lane highway that goes into a tunnel ahead of you, with no cars on it at this point, and it sort of lines up seamlessly with the elevator once it comes all the way down. And that's just a sort of a single, relatively, it's all big tunnels, but relatively thin tunnel. And then what the crawler gives you on this map is several large chambers in the tunnels ahead of you, a couple of which have caved in. But then beyond this small network of thinner tunnels, there is a giant cavern beyond that that is potentially the city.
It is likely a city.
Yes. So say the
There's
same.
a chance that it could not be a city.
So yeah, that's what you're looking at. There's really only one direction to go forward from here, from elevator to the nothing detected zone.
Ah, classic
Um,
nothing detected.
that's suspicious. Huh.
Well, you said it's underground, right?
It's
Oh,
all,
well,
yes.
you already gave us the map. Never mind. I was going to say deep survey scanner, but you already gave us the map, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
You're about as underground as you can reasonably get.
It's actually warmer down
My
here than
two
on the
favorite-
surface.
on the map you have, it looks like there's 2 sections that are blurred out.
They're caved in.
Oh, caved in, you said.
They're
okay.
secrets. We need to find the secret entrance. to get
Secret tunnel.
it. It's this-
Once again.
You walk through the tunnels for almost an hour, and like I said, it's a large multi-lane highway. It's like 6 lanes on each side.
takes us an hour to get through to nothing.
Yeah,
detected?
these tunnels are miles
The
long
fuck?
and a little rough. You come to a larger, wider chamber. It's all dark. The elevator room had some power, some lights still on, but now that you've gone into this zigzaggy tunnel section, it is pitch black in most of these rooms. Your mechs have flashlights, but nonetheless, visibility
Yeah.
is a bit limited, and the vibes are spooky.
Faraday
Alright, where's-
is just glowing fucking different RGB colors.
Where's the creepy crawlies?
As you get deeper in, you come to a section where there's a ton of cars all of a sudden on one side of the road.
Destiny.
All looking like they were driving, and then stopped suddenly for whatever reason. There's no clear roadblock or anything.
Any bones in the cars?
And
no.
they're all rusted to shit. They look pre-war, They look like relatively conventional automobiles.
Is this where Ghost found me?
For people who've played Destiny, it kind of looks like the highway where you start, but underground.
Does my bubble shield give off lights?
A bit, no more than like a pair of headlights that are all around you, but yeah, it would.
Okay, because my bubble shield is up.
Okay, how much bubble juice did you spend?
I spent 6 bubble juice to get 18
Okay.
bubble power.
Very good. So yes, your bubble is illuminating the area a bit. As you progress through, unfortunately, some of the cars do have skeleton in them.
Spooky.
But most of them don't. Most of them are unoccupied. Some of them look like they may have been, completely drone operated, just sort of transport cubes with wheels. But some of them definitely look like they had people in them, and they left for whatever reason, and left their cars here. And yeah, like I said, it's all on one side of the highway going toward the elevator.
They all died suddenly.
They were trying to leave.
Were they trying to come towards the elevator or away from the elevator?
Towards the elevator, towards
Yep,
the only presumed only exit.
Well, that doesn't.
So there's
bode well.
something
Yeah.
in the room.
Oh
Surprised
no!
you better not
Was
have
the
been
worm
beyond.
just a larva for a giant bug dragon?
It was just the tongue.
And the whole thing is the
Oh, it was
worm.
worm spelt Y. It's spelt W-Y or W-R-Y-M, right? No, Y-R or
No,
R-Y?
Why?
like the first
Why room?
W-Y-R-M.
It's okay.
Hey, Twitch, can we get a survey scan?
You got it.
I don't trust this place.
If you'd like to scan the room, go ahead, run your scan, ask me questions.
It reminds me of the Mines of Moria from the ancient texts.
17.
Okay, yeah, give me 3 questions, I can't lie.
Are there any other creatures in this area?
In this immediate room, no. You're not picking up any other life signs other than the 5 of you.
Okay.
What were they running from?
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, that was my next one. What were they running from?
I guess I definitely can't specifically tell you that with the information available here, but I can think of a hint.
I was gonna say, is there like goo on the walls or like something like that?
Whatever they were running from seems to have somehow or another possessed the ability to stop their vehicles suddenly partway down the highway.
So it's kind of magnetized.
They got EMPs.
Because there's no roadblock. The cars just seem to have all stopped in a line at some point.
Is it a horde of angry chickens? Demon chickens?
Oh
or
my
whatever?
god, throw it back.
Wow,
Throwing it
that's
back.
deep throwback.
Season
to
1,
season
baby.
I'll tell you, it was not a horde of demon chickens.
forgot
That
about
does
that.
not count as one of your
Damn.
questions.
That was a
Oh.
funny thing. A funny thing I did.
What do you guys want to ask?
That is an
All right,
interesting
that's the third question.
No.
I don't know. Vigno, what should we ask?
So,
Because I want
actually,
to ask if we can
Either I
reveal
give you a
what's...
really good question, then I don't give you an answer to.
yeah, that'd be really.
It's like,
That's
it's
the
like a
joke.
journey. I want to ask for 3 more questions.
so
It's
Because
against the
I
rules.
want to ask what is in the rooms that are not labeled, but if y'all have a
It's
better
collapsed.
idea.
Rocks.
Those are
It's
collapsed.
those are
So-
collapsed passages. That doesn't.
Yeah.
that's not the
Okay.
question. We know.
So
that.
I have a question for Alexander.
Ah.
Is her survey scanner able to scan the entirety of this complex, or is it restricted
ju-
to our room?
just this room.
How much wood could a woodchuck?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. How many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
No.
All right, so
George, you have a riddle.
if there's nothing
Another riddle?
detected, then let's just... Can we save our question for the next
You could
room?
also just not. I don't
Yeah.
think that's how it works, but
No.
you could also
Is there-
not
is
have
there
it.
We're gonna
any
ask something?
Is there any explosive or bullet damage to any of these vehicles?
I like that. Let's go
That's
with
an
that.
actual good question. No, there is not. Whatever this was not, conventional weaponry.
Oh, we could have asked how long
Okay.
ago this
Cool.
happened.
Ah, shit.
But you didn't.
You're right.
What room do you want to
Too
go
late.
to now? Or do you want to
High radiation.
Do you want to do any salvaging? The thing the game's about.
Yeah, let's salvage. Oh, let me
No.
roll. See if I get any free salvage.
Do that, John.
Nope.
Would you like to also roll regular salvage for the area?
Sure. That's better. 13.
Like I said, this is just cars and nothing crazy high tech, but you do find 3 scrap of the tech level of the area, which is only 1, but it's 3 T1 scrap.
I can carry it.
So yeah, now you guys can either go straight forward,
High radiation.
Let's go
or
crawl out through the fallout,
around.
baby.
the room labeled high radiation. Sure.
Radiation.
Let's see what I want to see. What's in the interference.
We'll go to interference next.
Yeah, we'll just.
I
wanna know
Let's just go get radiation sickness first.
Okay.
So
wanna
yes,
throw up.
as you take the side road and go towards this room where the crawler has picked up radiation levels, the Geiger counters on your mech pick up more intense than the last time when you were up top. So don't get out.
Play the Geiger counter noise.
Good
as we enter
thing
the room.
I have a hazmat suit.
Yeah, you can get. No one else get out. As you start to get closer, as you get to the sort of edge of the area, one of you steps on something, and you hear kind of a wet squelch
Oh no.
as you do so.
Hate that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Hate
good.
that for us.
I don't.
Alex, before
Yeah.
before we leave the nothing detected area, can I also radio back to the nest and tell
Just
them?
do that now.
All right, fine. I'd like to tell the nest that if they see any movement without us telling them we're on our way back, just shoot.
Okay, fair.
That's fair.
You keep going into the squishy room, and your lights start to pick up.
Why does the
attached
floor
to,
feel like the flesh of men?
attached to the walls and such? There's these like bulbous orange things.
I hate that word.
Bulbous?
Yes.
No
Orange?
orange.
Yeah.
Are we walking into a fucking Zerg hive here? Like,
Are these
what
the
the fuck?
flood? What's happening?
It's giving gross egg room, alien
Yeah.
gross
Quick,
egg
someone
room.
go latch onto one of these eggs so they can have a chest burster pop out.
Are we about to get Prometheus? Is that what's happening right now?
They're not that numerous. There's just maybe like, again, scattered throughout this whole long corridor. There's maybe 40 of them. It's a
Wait,
big
is
room.
this... How big are these eggs? Did we establish how big the eggs are?
They're about, I'd say, like 8 feet in length.
Okay, does anyone
They're
have a
pretty big.
flamethrower?
Wait, this isn't 2000's Godzilla, is it?
Oh, I don't know that I've seen 2000's Godzilla.
'Cause
That's for the best.
They had the scene with the big eggs.
Okay,
The
well,
big Godzilla
I
eggs.
think the solution to this is that I fire a 120 cannon at the center of these eggs and destroy all of them.
They're
Oh,
they're
actually,
scattered
we should-
about the room.
Who's
But you can
got-
We
shoot
should
one if
open
you
one
want.
egg to see what's inside the egg.
Who's got a flamethrower?
I don't think
I
anyone has
got rid
one
of my
anymore, yeah.
flamethrower.
I have a
just-
laser, but that's about it.
I have my blade. I could just slice the egg in half.
I have the opposite. I have the cool foam.
Freeze the egg.
Could we? Could we freeze it?
You can attempt to do anything.
I want to try to freeze it.
I want to attack an egg.
Somebody declare. You guys are saying a lot
Well,
of "I wanna." Somebody say
so
"I
that's the
am."
I
thing.
declare
I
an
would-
attack against an egg.
Okay,
Ah.
Gerard.
Okay.
Gerard, you don't need to roll. It's a stationary target. You take your sword out, slice through an egg, and yeah, sure enough, there is some sort of creature, or 2 halves of a creature now. And it looks lizard-like. Again,
Oh my
2
god.
halves of a lizard.
You son of a bitch. These are baby Godzillas.
And you know, it's pretty big. It's like rhino-sized, but maybe a little
Oh.
more agile.
Oh, this is the baby, so...
All right, well, I just start ripping 30s at every egg I see. Just bang, 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 bang.
John, make one
This
attack
egg
roll
is
for
dead.
me.
Bang.
5.
Hey, a roll with consequences.
Oh no!
How come he didn't have to roll?
Because the sword doesn't make a lot of noise.
Oh, you son of a...
That's why I asked if we had a flamethrower.
So combat is about to happen. One of you roll initiative for me. So
Someone
I can
else roll.
describe.
13.
So what happens is Dredge fires off a shot out of his gun and does indeed successfully eliminate another one of these baby lizard alien things. However, the reverberation of that seems to wake up a few more of them. 4 of them are relatively near you guys at medium range currently. Begin to emerge from their eggs, and they seem displeased. So first, Brian, do you want to shoot first?
Yes, I do.
Okay, spend your action points, and then take your 1 heat for your fancy gun that's a heat.
I rolled 18.
Okay, that is a hit. That's 5 damage, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you've done 5 damage to one of them, and now one of you may go.
Can I ask
We'll
a
enter
question?
initiative with one of you. You can ask a question.
Are they grouped up?
No, they're vaguely surrounding you.
So if I fired the 120, it would only ever hit one of them.
Currently, yeah, it only hit one of them.
It'll probably hurt the one.
I may as well anyway, because it does more damage, and if it's not
I mean,
going to hit
yeah,
us...
you're out of blast radius anyway, so you might as well.
Okay.
Do you want to go for the same one Brian went for?
No. I think I want to go for a different one. I don't know how much health these have, but maybe we'll find out.
Go ahead and roll.
12?
That's a hit.
6
Remind
damage.
me damage. 6 damage, pretty good. Neither of those weapons kill these guys.
Because they're more than 6 health.
So then one of them goes. The one that Brian shot will run out of its egg, move 1 range band from medium to close to be up by you guys, and attack Brian with a bite. It'll attack the fly on the wall with a bite. I've rolled a 13, which is a hit. And Brian, that is 4 damage.
Hold on. Was that a melee attack?
It was indeed.
I have an armored shield. Only for melee attacks. So I get to
Yes.
roll, and then, yeah.
To possibly shield yourself.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah, it runs at you, you bat it away with the shield, it does not bite you.
Your Elden Ring skills are
Huzzah.
paying off. You learned to block.
You parried it.
I learned to parry.
Anyway, one of you guys now. Anyone other than John.
I'll
I'd
go
like to
again.
take a
Sword-
laser shot.
One of you.
No, Alex, you can go.
Thank you.
go first.
I'd like to take a laser shot, please.
Okay, at the one who's close and trying to bite Brian, or
Yes.
a different one? Okay.
I protect Brian first. 14.
That's a hit, take your 2 heat, and what do you know, 4 damage is enough to kill.
Oh, I killed something!
Alright,
Huzzah!
so yeah, 9
It's less than 9. 9 or less.
It's,
It will kill.
It is 9 or less.
Health, you
Can I try and
say.
take another shot at the other one too?
No.
Okay.
Because that's just, you're not allowed to. Back to me and my giant lizard babies. One of them that still hasn't been hit,
Someone isolate
is-
that for me?
giant lizard babies,
Yeah,
is
Alex
gonna
is,
run
Alex
up
saying,
to
mine.
one of you
Vigna, a
selected
reptilian.
randomly.
Confirmed.
Tracks.
Well, I randomly picked Brian again. So Brian, it's gonna run up to you and try to bite you. I rolled a
roll for
9.
armored shield.
I rolled a 9. Oh yeah, roll for armored shield.
I rolled for armor shield. I got a 12.
Is that good?
Yep, it does the same. Yeah, same thing as the armored shield blocks the blow, and the attack deals no damage. 11 and 19. That's a large range. That's great.
Yeah, it's basically 50-50. Although, does that say it's a reaction? Is that what that says? Reaction, yeah, it's a reaction. So you can only do that once per round. So I do bite you. But I rolled a 9, so
write
it's a
that
roll
down
of
then.
consequences. So I'm going to say that it only deals half damage. You only take 2 damage.
Alright.
Back to you guys. Colin, Gerard, or Brian.
Sword.
Okay, yes, one of them is, again, close to Brian, so go ahead and try to sort it.
That's a 3.
Yeah, I think you just miss. Yeah. Yep.
Whoosh.
I'm going to go again.
No, you're not, because I have more dudes. You can go next, baby. The
thought it was
one
Colin.
that John
You call
shot
him
is going
baby?
to run.
Is that what
Alright, baby.
I don't know.
What?
I heard
Did I?
baby as well,
I
but
don't
knew
think
he
so.
said
It's,
maybe.
I know
Thanks,
you
baby.
said maybe, but
Oh.
it sounded like baby.
I heard that.
Brian, are you
Baby.
are you Alex's reptilian baby?
Oh, this is a good episode.
Love me like you used to do.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll this dice now. One of them's gonna try to bite whatever dredge hyper honey badger. I've rolled a 1. So instead, it will just get stepped on slightly.
I pick
That
my
would be-
foot up and I step on it.
Yes,
Stomp
it's
on
just
him.
gonna take a little bit of damage from that. Colin or Brian, you've got 2 close to you, 1 which is injured, 1 which is not, and then 1 far away.
I'm gonna try to polish off the
Okay.
the hurt one.
I assume you mean finish off, but go ahead.
Yeah. What did I
Polish
say?
off, help him
Polish?
finish, whatever.
Yeah.
They're both
Yeah, whatever.
euphemisms for jerking it. Let's just get this over with.
Really?
Alright.
I
Please, make it
did.
stop.
9.
Roll with a consequence. I'm gonna say you hit, and certainly it's enough to kill. But you're gonna take 2 heat instead of 1.
It will kill.
Aww.
Then it's my last lizard, which will run up and go for Sword Boy.
Sword boy.
That's a
Goodness
7.
me.
That's a roll with consequences. I'm gonna say you guys trade blows. Gerard, you take the 4. He's gonna also take 4. You scratch him as he goes to bite you. And then Colin, it's your turn. You're the last remaining dude.
Okay.
You've got all 3. You've got 2 of them around you. 1 unhurt, 1 hurt.
Are there any not within range?
Not within close range. No, there's just 2 left, and they're both close.
Okay. I will shoot the hurt one. 19.
And that's your 30 millimeter still.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 more damage. It is not dead. And then we go back to the top again. One of you may go.
Can I shoot it again?
Yeah.
Alright,
Again,
well,
there's one hurt, 1 not hurt. Take your pick.
Are they in there?
They're all in melee.
I'm gonna take the not hurt one and try and get some points off of that one. 16.
Yep, that hits. Take your heat. The one that is attempting to bite at John's ankles will do so again. John, I rolled another 1.
The fates have
Step on
chosen
it.
me!
Yeah, it had
Can
1
I just
health
kill
left,
this one
so...
by stepping on it?
Yeah.
I just kick it and step on it. Get away from me, peasant. Ugh.
Now one of you again. Anyone other than Alex?
Fuck it. I'll go. That's a 1.
Damn it.
Okay, your gun jams. Then the one remaining alien lizard baby is going to try to bite. I guess gonna try to bite Brian. I don't know. Fuck you. I rolled an
This is the fuck
18.
Brian hour.
Brian, if you'd like to roll armored shield, you can roll shield.
Veneers. Yeah, I would do that. 11. Haha,
Okay,
11. That's
you've
the base
shielded.
of the. Yeah.
Back to you guys.
Sword. That's a 6.
That is a hit with consequence. I'll say it dives at you, it latches onto you, dealing damage, but as it's latched onto you, you run it through and kill it. Take 3 damage, and you got him. And that's
Got
it.
him.
None of the other eggs in the room seem to hatch, so...
We're okay.
Can I radio back to the nest and request that they dispatch 2 people in, I guess, Gopher and Ham Calzone with flamethrowers to
clear this
this
out? Yeah,
nest
Yes,
sure.
please.
Yeah.
Nobody get face hugged, please.
Yeah, they can send people out with flamethrowers to purge this. Any remarks on that?
Just don't get face hugged.
Huh.
Nobody get face hugged,
I'll
please.
warn
So
I'll warn
where's-
them there's high radiation.
Wait,
So where's the mama?
This is your captain speaking.
wait.
Kill it with fire.
I might be an idiot.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The survey drone that I have can act independently and can be used for automated attacks like defending an area or attacking a target. So could I have deployed that during our fight?
You could, but I think it's like really weak.
No, I just have the one.
Yeah.
You could rebuild them like in downtime, I think. Anything else to do in here?
Let's keep walking.
Did I put salvage in here? I did put salvage. There is potential salvage in here, underneath all
The
goo and
corpses.
weirdness.
The goo. I wonder if we should leave that up to Gopher and Ham Calzone to do the salvaging. That way,
Want to not? You can always just not.
that way they can clean everything up with the fire first.
Can one of us do like a history check or like an animal check to determine what these creatures actually are?
Unless one of you has like a specific ability for that, there's not really just like a general knowledge check type thing in this. Like if you don't know something, I'll just tell you don't know it. And
That's that.
yeah, these are new. Like these are new to you guys.
In all my soldiering days, I never seen a creature like this.
I thought you were Italian.
I never seen a creature like this. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia!
Also, just speak normally because you actually are Italian.
I mean,
Don't give it away,
we're all just
Brian.
American. But... Anywho,
To
shall we go
progress
down
the plot,
to the interference room?
interference.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Let's just ignore the weird egg room now.
All right, that's always allowed. Anyway, you go to the interference room. You find yourselves again in the main highway stretch, just another section further down. And as you're walking through, you lose radio contact, as has happened in these interference zones before. Nothing immediately obvious. Does anyone want to do anything to search in some way for the source of the bad static?
Scanner boys or girl?
I can do my scanner again. It's a 6.
Is that one truth, one lie, or is that nothing? Yeah, that's one truth, one
Yep.
lie. Yeah.
2 questions. Are there any drones hidden in this room?
Okay. Second question.
What direction is the static coming from?
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think. Is it coming from below, above, to the right, down a hallway?
From inside the house?
It's coming from inside the house. Get the kids.
At the far end of the room, picking up through the static and everything, some pings of movement that you could probably be drones. They're about the right size. They seem to be up in the air. And then, as for the direction of the static, it's almost dead center of the room. There is sort of a pile of vehicles that have crashed into each other, essentially a pile up. Something in that seems to be creating the disturbance.
Does it look like it's an actual pile up, or like something piled these things up and we're probably gonna face another weird ooze monster in a box?
That's fair.
The bending and it's pretty consistent with what you'd expect from a crash. The fronts and backs of things are
Okay.
That kind of pile up.
but-
Nobody made a fort.
Got it. Doesn't look like a nest.
I'll cover
Hang
you.
back. I'm gonna hang back a bit.
Actually, you know what? No more can. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get as close as I need to, and I'm gonna poke it with my sandblaster.
All right, you do so, and you piss something off.
Oh no!
Yay!
Remember the black goo monsters?
Again?
There's a bunch of that hiding in there, and they
bond to a person.
they do this. There's an image
I was
for you.
partly right.
Oh! It is venom.
They meld with the wreckage and form sort of a mech
form
almost. Out of
Ultron? Question mark?
it. And yeah.
The Venomzord.
Oh wow, they made a mech out of slime and garbage.
Colin, you
Damn,
blurted out some
good for
sort of
them.
initiative number. What did you say?
13.
Brian, do you want to shoot first?
I would like to shoot first.
Do you
Or
want
would
to
you
be
rather ask questions later?
standing far away, Mr. Speedy Boy?
I
I'm
do. I
backing
want
up.
to. I by default, I am always standing far away.
Okay.
11.
So yes, Brian, take your 1 heat. You do hit it for 5 damage.
Wait a minute. I've played a Zelda game. I know how to hit it in the eye. This is a weak spot.
Yeah. You blast through it. It knocks some bits off of it. Your weapon is certainly effective, but this is a big thing. It's going to take a lot of shots to take this thing down. So then initiative goes.
20 from G.
Or nat 20
Yeah.
from Gerard. So then initiative goes to you guys who would like to go first.
It's actually either a 19 or a 20.
Hey, Gerard, you should go first.
Fine. I'll attempt to hit this thing with my sword. That is a 10.
I'm just going to say you do less damage. It's 9 normally.
Yes, it would be 9 with my mech bonus.
Okay, so I'm just going to say you just do the normal 7. Not quite a dead-on hit, but effective nonetheless. Then it is this thing's turn, and it makes 2 attacks. So it's gonna make one at, what are you, Meatball Parm?
Yes.
and one at Galcifer.
The fucking disgust in your voice when you said that. Like,
Hold up.
What?
On my attack, I'm going to counterattack it. When you are attacked, you may activate this ability to make a single attack of your choice against a target that attacked you.
Okay, so
Follows the normal rules of attacking.
yeah, let me resolve my attack first. I got a 6, which is a tough choice, so I'm just gonna go with partial damage. It's supposed to be 6 damage. You're gonna take 3,
Ouch.
and now you make your counterattack.
Big no?
Oh no.
It's a 20.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least this
He
wasn't
goes
like
to
the whole thing. So.
He goes to stomp on me, and I just fucking Metal Gear Rising him in half.
Okay.
No, Gerard went for the eye and got him in the first shot.
Yeah, you put it. You jump, put it in the eye, and then like slide down him. Like,
Giving Gerard this,
And open
this
him up.
sword was a great choice.
and then Gerard also taking the bonus crit feature and the let me attack more often feature. You're just farming. You figured out salvage. You win salvage.
I've
Congratulations.
min-maxed. I did it. I found the most broken build.
God help you when you have to fight a sniper.
Shit.
So this thing is just made up of so much now inert nano junk and also regular junk that you could entirely fill your inventories with tier 1 scrap if you felt like it.
Do we want to take this?
Not particularly.
Does the goo like dissolve off of it, or is it still like
It sort of like
undulating?
calcifies into chunks and then drops.
ew.
It's not the type of thing that you can literally do anything with, but like the trader will potentially find a use for it.
I mean, I can do, it's called mass field maintenance. For each point I spend, I can restore up to 4 SP. So how's everybody looking?
I took 10.
Okay.
That's the most damage of anyone, yeah.
No, but that's,
Oh.
I can distribute it however I want. So what's our total damage?
I'm at
good.
9
too.
right now.
Okay, everyone
I
give
took
me the
2.
amount of damage. Add all
Tell
the
me what you're
amount of
missing.
damage you took together.
0.
10.
It's 12.
7. I'm missing 7.
So 19. So yeah, I'll repair 16, and Alex, you heal 5. Brian,
Thank
I'll
you.
heal you fully 2. Gerard,
Thank
you take 8. No, that doesn't add up. 9.
Hike.
So I'll say at this point in the evening in our recording, we probably have time for one more room.
Oh
Do you guys want to go through the
Extreme
cold
cold.
room, or do you want to just go straight for the room that is labeled
Nope.
Opus Signal?
We're
no.
100%
Alright,
doing
Opus man.
Now extreme cold.
Extreme cold.
Extreme
Extreme
Right, I
cold.
guess I'm outnumbered again.
More
okay.
eggs.
Yeah, we'll probably have time for both because this room's not terribly complicated. So, you go to the extremely cold room, and what do you know? Parts of the
cold.
wall. Yes, it's cold. Parts of the walls and ceiling have broken, and at some point, liquid water got in here, and now it's frozen. So the whole floor is frozen. Parts of the walls are frozen. There's like columns of ice where it used to be water pouring in.
Who wants to go ice skating?
What did this room used to be? Or what did it look like it used to be?
Hard to say just with your eyes because it's under several feet of ice.
Scanny people.
If you really want to dig into it, yeah.
I don't know if we want to waste our energy points for scanning ice
There
room.
Yeah.
could be important
I'd
lore,
much
though.
rather head towards Opus Signal and save stuff for that.
Yeah, but like
No.
this will be the one place we don't scan, and it'll be like, that room is where I stored 40 tons of gold.
That's where I kept the Master Sword that you need to defeat.
To defeat Ganon in the
Psych.
massive
Gerard
cavern.
already has it.
Alright, we're going to
Anyway.
the Opus Signal. Let's go.
You're going to the
I
room with
guess
the Opus
we're going
Signal.
Opus Signal.
Yeah. So what that room is, what the crawler picked up was again an encrypted signal. But at this point, you know Opus's encryption. You can recognize like, okay, I don't know what they're saying, but that's them. Does
Actually,
anyone
I
want to scan
thought
anything?
I thought I broke their encryption.
On an occasion, but not like all of it permanently. But does anyone want to scan ahead or do anything like that for this particular?
You know what? I had my survey drone. Can I send my servant? Can I send
My
in my survey
Spellbook
drone
drone?
ahead of us?
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to send in my survey drone ahead of us.
Yeah, that's allowed. You send out your little quadrone. It goes down the hall and reports back with some pictures and whatnot. So again, it's the highway. Less cars here. Seems like most of them made it further out before whatever happened. So it's mostly just big, empty, wide highway. Sort of standing guard at the end of it is two of remember the mech from episode 2 that's just a man in like an Iron Man suit that attacked you?
Yes.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
There's two of him
That we de-legged.
that you delegged, who also have instant kill swords.
Oh, no.
Cool.
We can have 2 more instant kill swords.
In theory, if you get lucky on your loot.
Hey, G, can you dual wield?
You'd have to put in
I
another
don't know.
arm.
Can I do a wield, Victor?
You'd have to put in another arm, and then the sword, and then a weapon link system.
That's too much.
Okay, so here's the thing. We could strip other stuff out and do that, and it might be worth it, but...
Knowing what you know, how would you like to proceed?
We should
I
shoot
don't
these
wanna-
things from afar.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to post up at the far end of the hall, unload with your long-range weapons for however many turns it takes them to run up to you, and then go from there.
Damn, if
Alright.
only one of us had like a grappling harpoon to pin them in place. Damn.
Did you learn nothing from Lancer Gerard? You should never get rid of your grappling harpoons.
Yeah, or otherwise you might fall off a train.
Yeah, otherwise you might fall off a train. Anyway, so yes, you guys do that, you run in. Brian, I assume you'd like to shoot first.
Always.
And I assume you guys all want to be in the bubble
Yes, please.
at the far end of the hall.
19.
Okay, so Brian, take your 1 heat for firing your fancy gun. You do hit. This, of course, pisses them off. Someone roll initiative.
Me.
Sure.
7.
One NPC chosen by the players acts first. Would you like the one that you shot or the one that you didn't shoot to go first?
The one
One that
we
I shot. Yep, he's
Okay.
PO'd.
That just kind of makes the most sense. So he's gonna move from. What's the range on your gun, Brian? Is it long?
Far.
It's far. Okay, it's
Wait a minute. Yeah, far.
far. Okay, so he's gonna move from far to long to get closer, and then he's gonna use his ion cannon to target Bubble Boy. That's a tough choice. So it's supposed to do double damage to shields. I'm just gonna say it deals its standard damage instead, which is only 3.
Okay.
Grazing blow to the bubble. Then back to you guys. Any of you can go.
I'll go again.
All right.
Well, hold on. Are they within range of each other? Could I, 120 and hit them both?
They will be after the next guy goes, probably. Only one of them
Okay.
has walked forward.
Alright, then I'll wait until the next one walks forward.
18.
Yeah, same guy or the other guy?
Oh, same guy.
Okay. 5 more damage to him. Take your heat.
Huzzah.
The other mech goes. He's gonna walk forward, closer to his buddy, and he's also gonna fire the ion cannon at Bubble Boy. Again, tough choice. Colin, another 3 damage. And then John, if you want to go.
Open fire!
If you hit, you'll hit both of them. Just roll one attack.
15! 6 damage each.
Yep, that's a good hit. You land your shell right in between the two of them. The shrapnel hits both. They are upset by this. And that's the 2 of them. That's all that's here. So back to you guys who haven't gone yet.
So are they in medium or close range?
They're in long still.
Oh, they're still in long?
They're still in long.
Okay, I'll shoot them with my 120 millimeter cannon.
Oh, I didn't even know you had one of those, but yeah, go ahead.
I do.
Jesus.
Hi-ya.
You have the 120 and the death sword. Oh my god.
Yes. I rolled a 10. Bang.
Tough choice. Pick one of them to hit. The one who's been hurt more or the one who's been hurt less.
The one that's been hurt more.
Okay. You fire a bit off to the side. The blast only catches the one. Alex or Colin, again, 2 targets at long range.
I would like to hack one of their ion cannons.
Okay, which system or module or whatever is that?
It's going to be my system and software hacking.
Your pilot talent. Okay.
Yep, and I would like to do it to the one that hasn't been shot yet.
Well, shot directly. They've both taken some damage, but sure, yeah.
19. The system
Okay,
or
what does that
module is damaged.
Okay, so you've disabled number 2's ion cannon. Then it is Alex's turn. Again, 2 targets at long range.
I would like to go with the laser cannon for right now. Then in my next turn, I'm going to use my cooling spray. That's a 12.
That's a hit. Take your heat. Do you want to hit the one that's been more hurt or the one that's been less hurt?
I'm going to say less hurt so we can get that one down.
You have cooling spray? What does that do? Does that take away some of your heat?
Uh-huh.
That's
yeah,
cool.
speaking of which, consequence for your roll, instead of your 2 heat, take 3.
All right. So I'm up
How
to
you doing on that?
7. I'm at 7 and I cap out at 10. So that's
Okay.
why I'm using my foam in the next
Yeah,
one.
gotcha. All right. Because of how the initiative is, one of my guys will go first. So one of them will move from long to medium, and he will try his ion cannon again one more time. That is a 13. That is a normal. No, is that another fucking tough choice? It's another tough choice. No, that's normal. Great. 6 damage to the bubble, Colin.
Okay.
Then back to you guys. Any of you guys can go. You've got 1 target at medium range, 1 target at long.
May I go in a corner and spray my foam?
If you want to just do that, yeah. Since there's no blast ratings you can pull off right now, yeah. To do use 1 use of your coolant spray.
Alright, and
Little
I'm back
hoses
to
come
0.
out and blast your radiator, and then go back in. Then it goes back to me. The one whose ion cannon is disabled is also going to move to medium range, but then he's just going to use his double barrel energy shotgun thing. Okay, so this is actually 2 separate attacks that he does, but he takes a lot of heat for doing this, so I'm not going to be doing this much. So that is 1 miss and 1 natural 20. So it does 3 normally, so it'll do 6 to the bubble, targeting Colin.
Bubble is down.
Do you take any overflow damage?
Nope, I had 6
It's exactly
bubble
6.
health.
So bubble is down. They are now both in medium range. So it goes back to you guys.
120. What?
Yeah, 120.
John said 120 first, so
14.
is normal hit. So yep, 6 and 6. They are not dead yet. But also
these
they are
made
out of
of?
turns. They're made out of. They're a boss, so they have a lot of health.
Oh, they're made out of plot. Okay.
Yeah. Made out of special secret metal.
Called platium.
The secret is
Palladium. I like that. That's almost as bad as unobtainium.
It's like, what's his armor made of? It's made of plot-armium. Like,
Oh my god, he's invincible.
Brian, Gerard, or Colin.
Gun.
Okay.
That's a 14 for gun.
Okay.
Bang.
Ouch. And
that's
ouch.
2
They are
120 14s in 1 turn.
They are
Bang,
getting there.
That's 240 millimeters
That's
of gun.
240 millimeters.
Brian or Colin.
18.
Let's bring. Oh,
All I heard was teen from Brian, but yeah, that's a hit.
18, yeah.
Okay. Brian, are you targeting the more damaged one or the less damaged one?
More damaged.
That one's super almost dead. Take your 1 heat. Then it is Colin's turn.
let's bring it up to 270 millimeters to the most damaged one.
Just another 30. Okay. Go ahead.
13.
Yeah, that is a hit. He's really hanging on by a thread. If you'd had a bigger gun, you would have killed him. Well, it comes back around to me. Here's where maybe something happens. The more damaged one is gonna move in and draw his sword at Bubble Boy, who he has been pissed off by.
Why
All
me?
bubble blowing babies will be beaten
because
senseless.
you were protecting them for the whole fight. Okay, 18, which is a hit, which is 7 damage, which hurts, but is not an auto kill.
You are 2 away from being auto-killed.
Back to you guys. You now have one of them in close range with you.
I can't go again, right? There's
No, it's a fresh turn.
Oh, it is? I want to
17!
Oh.
Brian beat you to it. Yeah, Brian, you got him.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
comes in, slices a chunk of metal off of Faraday, and then as he's posed after the swing, a bolt of, railgun bullet just goes right through his head. It's just And he flops over.
He ragdolls.
Now it is the remaining one who will move into close range, and it's a sword fight time. Yeah.
Ka-cha!
Gerard, you take 7 damage. I rolled a 13.
Ouch.
And now it's just all of you guys, and this guy's close to you.
I retaliate
Go ahead.
with my sword. That's an 18.
Okay. 9 damage from you, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you're a
We're
special
so
punch
close.
boy.
Special punch boy.
15 for 4 damage.
Okay, yep. Unload your gun. Great. He's not dead yet. Alex and John.
We're just gonna fucking unload on this thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say my heat's
That's what she
down.
said.
Let's go for it. Laser. 14 with the laser.
Okay, yeah, Alex, you hit. Bring your heat back up to 2. John, what are you attacking with?
120.
Okay, you're gonna hurt everybody, but go ahead.
Wait, everybody?
Yes.
We're all in close
Okay,
range, you
alright.
dumbass.
Can I
Calm
counterattack John's attack?
No.
It's an explosive shell. That wouldn't really. You can't really deflect it.
I'll tell you this, John. You would kill it if you hit.
I'll just use.
Fuck all of you!
I'll just use the 30. I'm the one that has to repair you fuckers. I don't want to spend more points.
Okay.
4
give
on
me a
this
roll.
anyway.
Oh, great. All right. Comes back around to me. It's continuing the sword fight.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 16, which is another hit, so that is 7 more damage
To who?
to you.
Oh. No,
Okay. What's your structure at?
I'm at 11.
Now any of you may go.
Sword! 5!
I think that's just a miss.
Shit!
18 for 4.
Okay, yeah, Colin, you shot him.
And I would like to go to medium range. I don't want to be anywhere near this fucking
I want to
sword.
walk away. Who else would like to shoot him?
Can I do it again or?
Sure.
We're at the top of another round already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's only one enemy. It goes real fast.
20!
Oh my god,
Yay,
really?
death.
8 damage. I used the
Cool.
120. 12 to everyone.
You only needed 2. No.
TPK.
I would-
TPK.
My mech would explode.
That actually killed Gerard.
Good thing I moved to medium range.
All right. Yes, very good. You've killed these other 2 mysterious, sort of ancient pseudo-opus mech suits. Before we get deep in there, let's roll to salvage them. There are 2 of them, so we'll do 2 separate rolls.
Guys! Help!
Yeah, hang on.
I took 2 sword swings.
Oh my god. I'm running out of points here, bud.
Hang on. Somebody roll one of the salvages for me. Several minutes of salvaging later. Anyway, I'm gonna basically start wrapping things up here. So you guys, having looted these superbots, head down the last stretch of hallway, and lo and behold, you come to this massive underground cavern. And as advertised, there is a city down here. Doesn't look like anyone's actively living in it. It's definitely rusted
City
and
of gold.
dilapidated. But it does have partial power, at least, because it's not pitch black in here like it was in the tunnels. Some of the buildings have a couple of lights on. There's like an artificial skylight that is flickering in places, but mostly functional. It would take time, but there's a good foundation here. Unfortunately, also in the ceiling, you see very clearly the outline of a large,
Oh my
the big lizard,
Oh, boy.
frozen in the ice directly above the city.
Oh, hi,
Oh, no.
Godzilla.
Yeah, cue the Godzilla theme, fucking.
Is the big ring to cut the ice?
The fact dawns on you that the big ring is probably somehow relevant to discount Godzilla up here. Yeah.
Discount Godzilla.
It's either to cut the ice or to collar Godzilla to like control him or something. Those are my 2 guesses.
But ultimately, you guys have cleared a path, so you head back to the crawler, and we'll deal with the repercussions of all this
Crawler, we got a situation!
next time. Next time
Godzilla's
we'll
going
probably
nuts!
Well, next time will probably be the finale. So, as is tradition on this silly little show we do, here's what the next season is. Here's a fun little title teaser. Go. Yar, the next season be pirates.
Aye, the next season be about piracy, or rather
Yarr.
the end of piracy in the Caribbean.
We be playing a game called Honor and Intrigue.
Is it going to be the
Aye.
first triple A or quadruple A?
Yeah, it's gonna be our
Game.
first quadruple A.
Sorry, my friend, I can't understand your accent.
I don't know. I'm got it all right out.
Why
There
are from
you go, now
Louisiana
you're
all of a
understandable.
sudden?
Did I make a little more handy about that?
Batman?
Anyway, yeah, we're playing Honor and Intrigue. It's a piracy
Yes.
system, but Age of Sail system that
It's a piracy
John-
system.
that John is gonna run, taking turns more or less as we do. John has been trying to get us to do something heavily boat related for a long time, so he finally gets to do that. Cross that off his bucket list.
I'm a boat man.
Stay tuned for that. Depending on production schedules and stuff, that should be out 2 weeks after the finale of this, basically keeping the same cadence. If we have to take a week off or something, we'll let you know.
Is that going to
Find
be the
something
first
to
time
put
we've
out.
ever had to take a week off?
It's possible, summer's busy.
Oh my god.
But in the meantime, we have a whole other show you can watch. We have Krataris Origins up on the channel, the system that I'm building, big adventure
Yes,
game.
right.
Check that out. I'll make the little link pop up. I don't think I can do the same link twice in one video, whatever. The link's in the description. Catch those episodes. Those are live on hoping every other Monday, right here on the same channel. So check that out. Stay
On
tuned
the
for
same
future
week
things.
or different weeks from the show?
I don't know yet.
Okay, all right. Back to you, Alex.
Right. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Stay subscribed. We hope that even as we wrap up Salvage Union, you'll stick around for what comes next and what occurs simultaneously.
Yeah.
And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.